Welcome, welcome, one and all. Welcome to Igor's Night of Terror. The most terrifying thing is how unoriginal it is. Today we'll be using tier lists to mark how my favorite things in tier list form, the best kind of content there is. Now come join me. We have much ranking to do. Our first tier list is, what is this? Get this off of my screen. Why is this here? And I cannot... Man, I cannot stay mad at... You look mad handsome even with this weird costume. That's a very nice thing to say, especially to me. I normally don't get compliments like that being just a sidekick to Dr. Frankenstein. Now, what is confusing me right now is if I click out of this, will this ruin everything? No. We have succeeded. Now, when I go here, we have the tier list. This is a tier list of horror characters. Characters from horror movies. And I'll be rating them on how accurate they are to the real thing. Let us start. I'm not really sure what this one is. What is this thing? What do these rankings mean? Let me be by your side? I like you. Nothing special? What does this mean? Let us zoom in. Is this, oh yes, this is the Xenomorph from the Alien franchise. Very scary indeed. I guess it's... I don't understand what these mean. I was expecting it to be horror themed, not... This looks vaguely sexual. It's sex? Oh, yeah. Of course that's where it starts, isn't it? Xenomorph. It spits acid. I'm not going to sleep with a xenomorph. Also, it would kill me, I'm pretty sure. This is the doll known as Annabelle. Yeah, I think. I've never seen the movie. It is quite accurate to a real doll, though. And you could probably drill a hole in it. This is Jigsaw. Not quite a horror villain. In fact, I would say that everything he does is quite justified. I will put it under, I like you. I don't know what this is. This is just a man in clown makeup. I don't know who this is. This is a man in clown makeup. There's nothing special. This is Chucky, I believe. Is that what its name is? It's not called Child's Play, it's called Chucky. This is Chucky. Dolls don't really do it for me. But it's still better than Are You Kidding Me tier. It goes below Annabelle because she has less scarring on her face. Freddy Krueger. One of the most iconic villains in all of history. He says bitch and it's funny to me, so I'm going to put it, let me be by your side. This is a Scream thing. I don't know if it's supposed to be a ghost or just some murder with a knife. It's nothing special. I don't know what this is. This looks like a potato man. I don't know what that is. Gremlins, they're funny. I like them. I put it there. This is just a real man. This is a mass murdering psychopath. Just your average everyday psychopath. Ah, yes. The clown from It. Pennywise. This is the Tim Curry one specifically. This one I will put in. He says he sounds funny, so I'm going to put him there. This one is the new Pennywise. I haven't seen the new It, so I don't know. I will put him here because I literally have seen better, and it was this one. This is Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th. He likes stabbing people with machetes and cutting their limbs off with them, and it's quite fun to watch, so I'm going to put him in I Like You. Ah, yes. Sharks. Fucking terrifying. I would not want them to be by my side. I don't want to be on their bad side. This is that man from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I think he was in the right, so I'll put him in I like you. I don't know who this is. Is this the woman from The Exorcist? I can't tell. Is that the woman from the... This looks too new. I've seen better. This is Michael Myers, the star of the Halloween series. I think they have like 13 of them at this point. This will be... There's not much to say about him other than he murders people, so I like him. If he hacks up a body, maybe I can steal some of the parts and give them to Dr. Frankenstein. Ooh. What a good lad he is. Always looking out for the little man. Hellraiser! He has Hellraiser in his name. I'm going to put him in Let Me Be by your side. This is the Predator from Alien vs. Predator. I feel like it's only fair to put him down here. He's just a hunter of sorts. Kimiko? The Grudge Girl. She's kind of creepy. I'll put in nothing special. I don't know what this is. And you are just another Chucky, except a little bit sexier. Just a slight tad bit sexier than a normal Chucky. This tier list was horrible. I would put this tier list in F. Now, I can't show you the rest of the screen, so I'm going to have to go back here. Welcome back to the big camera. I will find another tier list soon. Trust me. Halloween. All Hallows Eve. Halloween movies? No. We basically just did that. Let us try generic girls Halloween Halloween costume tier list. This will be based off of authenticity alone. Even if it's sexy, if it's not authentic, I don't want to see it. Nurse costume. Nurses are inherently sexy, that is an A. What does this say? Other animal costumes? Other animal costumes. Welcome, Dumpster Man, to the cavalcade of content that is tier lists. Sorry. It has been a while since I've spoken. I'm normally locked in a dungeon for long periods of time. Other animal costumes. I'm going to put this in D because they are not authentic. Pirate costume. Slightly authentic. That's a B. Princess costume. It look... Igor has long COVID. Maybe. I wasn't exposed to anyone for about 4 years, so it's possible I don't, and this is just what I sound like now. Princess costume. She looks like a princess. That is an A. Pumpkin costume. Pumpkins don't have legs, as far as I can recount. Shouldn't have eaten the bats. Well, they're the only source of nutrition I had down there. Robot costume. Robots are inherently terrifying, and I don't know what one actually looks like. This is an S tier costume. Evil clown costume. All clowns are inherently evil. You're getting an A for that. Firefighter. There's nothing scary about a sexy man or woman that fights fires and saves lives. But it is authentic. C. Frankenstein costume. Frankenstein! How do I create a new row? Add a row below. You are kidding me. You are going to be blue. You are the coolest color, and therefore the worst. Do not insult me. This is not Frankenstein. Dr. Victor Frankenstein is a mad genius that created such a creature. That is not Frankenstein. This is his creature, his creation. You disgust me with your insolence. Mummies are not scary, they're just gross. But they do look like they're dressed in rags, so a C is appropriate. Any food costume, I don't understand what this means. Also, the pumpkin costume goes down here. Zombie costume. That is just a person with tattered clothing and blood on them. That is all a zombie is. Because humans are inherently stupid anyway. C. B. It's a B. President costume. Though they are terrifying in their political prowess, I do not find a president to be quite a fearsome foe in combat. C. Slightly above mummies. A bat costume. You already have other animals here. Is this the one that... It does not look authentic in the slightest. But it is still better than claiming this abomination to be Frankenstein himself. Bunny costume. That is not scary, nor does it look authentic at all. That is a D. Below D. Do not insult me with such a thing. Burglar costume. Though burglars are quite terrifying. I actually thought that there was one in my house last night. So I only got about 3 hours of sleep in fear that I may be strangled to death in my sleep. A. Cat costume. S. Clown costume. That is the same thing as an evil clown. It's an S. Because it doesn't have the redundancy of saying it's evil. Cop costume. Very scary. Very scary and quite authentic. Cowboy costume. Those have never actually existed. Devil costume. The devil isn't real. I hope. B. It's a... it's a B. Ghost costume. Real ghosts don't look like this, but this one is cute, so I will give it a C. For cute. Skeleton. Now, skeletons are interesting. Have you ever wondered how a skeleton can move? It has no muscle, no sinew, no connective tissue, tendons, anything. Yet, its bones stay together, and it's able to support its own weight. How is that? How is it even able to move? Quite a terrifying thought. However, this does not look authentic in the slightest. What is this cloth in between the bones? Skeletons don't look like that. You can see right through them. This is a C. I cannot read this one. Is that Danny DeVito? What is that? What is this? Spider. It is a spider costume. Spiders are not scary. Spiders are helpful creatures that eat other insects for you. And also, they're arachnids, so they're not even considered insects. Do not insult me. That doesn't look like a real spider either. T-Rex, this is quite terrifying. I don't know what a T-Rex is, but I'm putting it in S because I think it could probably bite my head off. Vampire. I have a rough past with vampires. However, I respect them. And this man looks like a vampire, so I'm putting him in A. Viking. Viking. Hello, soul. Welcome. Welcome to Igor's favorite things. Vikings were just normal people that were just assholes. And would fillet people alive and take their lungs out while they're living. They are quite monsters. Did they look like this? No. No, they didn't look like this. That's a B. Werewolf. It's just a hairy man that likes to bite things. Would I want to go up against one in a fist fight? Of course not. But they're only ever a wolf for 1 day out of the month. Probably. I think. Though I do really like Bloodborne, so we're gonna put this in B for Bloodborne. Witch costume. S tier. Above robots. Cats go above robots as well. Clowns go above robots. I'm still not sure what a robot is, but honestly, I think cops are probably the scariest of them all, though. Zombie bride. That is just a zombie in a nicer dress. Where did I put zombie? Up here. Oh. Wizard! Wizards aren't scary, nor have they ever existed, so you can't have an authentic wizard costume. B. This is how I rank these costumes based off authenticity and fear. Moving on. Now, what other costumes, sorry, tier list. I don't want to do another costume tier list, don't make me. Maybe eventually. If I run out of things to do. Now, what tier list shall we do next? What other things strike fear into children like Halloween? Candy? Cavities. Let's do a candy tier list. Based off of cavity potential. Now, that's quite a few things that we have to get through here. Are we going based off of cavity potential? Cavity potential. No. That's all of them. They would all be S tier then. Should I do my favorite things? Should we move on to the favorite things of Igor? Do people care about this? I've never been told that anyone should care about my opinion. We'll do it. Igor's favorite things, candy. 100 grand. That is an S tier. It's in the name. 100 grand. It's worth so much. 1 grand is equal to 1,000, you know. Airheads. I don't remember. So I'm gonna put them in B. I remember them being okay. Been a while since I've had one of those. They're tasty, though. Which ones? I would like to hear your opinion on the matter. Ow. 100 grand, they are very good. Almond Joy. Now, if you got rid of the almond, excellent. I find it to be such a buzzkill when you're biting into something so soft and then there's just a rock in it. This is a C. I'm putting it there because it's just a worse version of Mounds. Baby Ruth. I like these. I will put it above Airheads because I actually remember that I like them. In fact, I'm going to put it in A. It's a good candy. Bit-O Honey. I've never wanted to eat it. I don't like the branding. Blow Pop. Now, I will have you know, lollipops are already something I don't care for. And I also dislike bubblegum. So, blow pops are going in D. Butterfinger? It's buttery. And it says finger in the name. That, of course, gives it bonus points. This is going to be a high B. Bit-O Honey's got a great flavor. Very chewy and gets stuck in your teeth, though. Well, I still never had it, so it's going here. I don't know what I'm looking at here. Oh yes, the Cadbury cream eggs. No one has this is not a Halloween candy. We are going to add a row that is not Halloween candy. Why do you insult me with these things? This one will be blue. That is not a Halloween candy. That is for your other religious holidays such as Easter, and that is it. Brock's candy corn. Specifically Brock's or just candy corn in general. We'll do candy corn here. Candy corn is... Now don't get too pissy with me. I actually kind of like it. But I eat bats, so who knows? These are my favorite things, not yours. You can do your own tier lists. I will put this in C, just under Almond Joy. Now, caramel apples. These are interesting. They are lollipops covered in caramel, and they have an apple flavored thing on the inside. The caramel I don't quite care for. It's very low quality, however. The apple core itself is quite delectable. I will put these also in C tier, just above candy corn. Charleston shoes. I don't remember. I just don't remember what that is. I don't think I've ever had it. I cannot tell what this is. What is this? Are these Tic Tacs? I don't know what this is. I'm going to put it here. Welcome to the stream, Mr. Pepper. I'm sorry I assumed your gender there. Please forgive me. Werther's had these seasoned soft caramels out a month ago or so ago. They might still be available, but they had a caramel apple flavor and I demolished like 2 bags of them. They're so good. If you spot them at the store, I highly recommend trying them. I will. But they're not on the tier list, I believe. So that is something we'll have to do some other time. Circus peanuts. These are awful in general. And they don't deserve to be called Halloween candy. Dots. They will destroy your teeth, so I'm putting them in D for dots, and they're also really hard and not worth it. I just thought of them with caramel apple things, so I wanted to recommend them. Very good, I'll keep that in mind. Dum-dums, don't tell my roommate, but I don't care for them. I've already discussed my dislike of lollipops, so this is going down here. Just above blow pops, because at least it doesn't have disgusting gum in the middle. Fun dip. It's sugar with a stick that you can eat. Quite fun. And it's dip. Exactly as advertised. This is going in C tier? Gobstoppers. I don't remember what these are like. So I'm going to put these in. They're probably better than candy corn. I have had them before though, so I can't put them in never had. Good and plenty. Listen. Aniseed aside, I understand a lot of people don't like licorice. I think it's okay. However, for whatever reason, Good and Plenties have wheat in them, and therefore I cannot respect it. This is going in D. Is this a Krabby Patty? Is this just a little... I think I've had this before. I thought it was okay. It was very rubbery. There should be a W tier for wheat. I don't want to keep adding things. Wise burger. I think I have had it before, and I remember it being quite rubbery. I'd put it just below dots. Because I think I'd rather have that than a Dum Dum. Haribo Golden Bears. Gold Bears. Now these are very, very hard. I remember these being very difficult to chew through, and they don't have much flavor at all, so I'm putting them just above the burger. At least from what I recall, they're deceivingly tough. I would expect them to be. I would expect maybe they were just old when I ate them. But they were harder to get through than Dots were. Hershey's chocolate is not real chocolate, and it has a vomit chemical in it. It is going in D tier, just above the Dum-Dums, because I really don't care for lollipops. This is a jawbreaker. These also are terrible. They're not good. They take forever to get through, and then they get all nasty and sticky because you have to suck on it and then take it out because it takes approximately 125 hours to get through one. So you can't do it all at once. Jolly Rancher. It looks like they have separated the Jolly Ranchers into different colors. The blue one is pretty dang good. I will put this just below Airheads. Cherry, I don't remember what the other ones taste like. So I'm putting them all in the same tier. Out of sheer ignorance. Junior Mints. Now, if my father was here, he would say, "You're a disappointment, and you'll never amount to anything." But I like Junior Mints. They go and be. I'd say that it's above these Jolly Ranchers, but below blue. Kit Kat! Shouldn't your father like Senior Mints? My grandfather liked Senior Mints. Kit Kat. It has wheat in it, but I do like it. So it is gonna go... here. I don't know what a crackle is, but it looks like a crunch bar, so it's going just above Kit Kats. Laffy Taffy. The banana flavor. I'm not a huge fan of the banana one specifically. It's a little too potent. Crackle is Hershey's version of Crunch. Ah, I see. Laffy Taffy Banana is going to go in... It's going to go above this. And and then every other flavor will probably go above it. Well, this one looks like it's bubblegum, so let's go down there. And then this one will go here. I'm not really sure what they taste like. I haven't had them in 85 years. Lemonhead. I don't think these are the ones I was thinking of. I'm thinking of lemon drops. Those are good. Lemon heads are a lesser version of those, so I will put them in here. They're slightly better than gobstoppers. Lifesavers. They save lives. Therefore, I cannot respect them. They're going in the bottom of C tier. The candy tier. You may be right. M&M's. This is a special colored box. Caramel? I believe that is what it says. That sounds good. Let's put it below Junior Mints. These are peanut M&M's. These will go above Butterfingers. These will be an A. Normal M&M's. Below the caramel ones. Mike and Ike's. I must say, I like me a Mike or an Ike every once in a while. So, we're putting these. I would put these above Baby Ruth. Milk Duds. Fuck these things. In general. They're impossible to eat. Milky Way. It is a very average, run-of-the-mill candy bar. However, it is better than most of these other things. I will put Kit Kat above that. Milky Way, something, another one. We're gonna put it there, I guess. I don't know what the difference is. Is that just extra caramel? Simply caramel, I don't know. Mounds! Mounds is the better Almond Joy. This will go... here. Yes. Yes, that looks right, that looks right. Mr. Goodbar is... Is it Hershey's? I believe it's Hershey's. Ow. I don't know why, but my ear hurts. Mr. Goodbar is... it's nuts. It's a Hershey's bar with nuts, I believe. This will go slightly above Hershey's. Maybe even into the next tier? We'll see. We'll have to review it at the end. Necco wafers. I've never had it. Crunch. Now, Crunch is Mars or Nestle? It's Nestle, which I would say is better than Hershey's. Now, where you put it is... I'm going to put it here. Don't at me about it. Bottle caps, or whatever the fuck they're called. The ones with the bottles that you bite, and the wax bottles. They're funny. They're gimmicky. Are they Halloween-y? We'll let it slide this time. We are going to put these... I don't know. It's around the same place as this burger thing. I'll put them there. Are these... I don't know what this is. These now and laters? Is that what that is? I can't read this. I don't know what this is, so we're gonna put it in never had. This is a payday. I wouldn't even consider this much of a candy. But I have seen them in Halloween baskets when I steal them from children. I will put it up here. Here. I actually do like these quite a bit. They're like they're very similar to a salted nut roll, which is quite good, but also maybe not candy. Now these are where you get in the magic. These are pixie sticks. They're filled with... I don't want to put them there. They're filled with all sorts of diabetes-causing agents, making children sick all throughout the lands. Now I can respect that. We are going to put pixie sticks just above lifesavers. Pop rocks. They're fun, I guess. You can put them on top of ice cream or something and then pop them around. I don't know. Are these even Halloween candy? I will put these just below pixie sticks because I don't respect them as much. My throat hurts. Ow. Raisinets. Raisinets, I don't know. They're chocolate covered raisins, right? What else? What makes them special? Nothing. 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 They're okay. Let's put them in C. Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. I'm a sucker for peanut butter cups. Specifically Reese's. And so I'm going to put these in A tier. Probably above this, honestly. Now these are Reese's Pieces, I believe. Yes. They're also good. I'd say they're just a better version of peanut butter M&Ms. Or maybe not. Peanut butter M&Ms are bigger and they have more peanut butter packed inside. I will put these in... I don't know. There's too many candies on here. Is this a ring pop? Ring pops. No thank you. Ring pops are disgusting and they get shit all over your hands when you use them. It's just you get all sticky and disgusting. And then all the children using them just touch everything and then they spread disease. Rolos. Now, Rolos are interesting. They're very interesting indeed. I know a recipe that utilizes Rolos quite well, but having one on its own seems strange. I know why my head hurts. I remember why my head hurts now. Okay. Give me a second. That is not what I wanted to do. Okay, fine. Why does your head hurt? This. I forgot I had it on. It is, something. It's something. Rolos. I like Rolos. I will put these over here. Yes, I actually like them quite a bit. Runts? I've heard of them. Rolos are very good. Thank you for noticing, or agreeing with me at least. Runts. These are a Wonka candy, I believe. Are they similar to Nerds? I don't remember. They might be like Gobstoppers. I believe they're like Gobstoppers, maybe. Let us put them where the Gobstoppers are, except slightly above it, because I imagine they're better. Saltwater taffy is not Halloween candy. What the hell are these? What are these called? I think I know what these are. I don't remember what they're called. I thought they were okay. Let's put them above candy corn. Above candy corn. Runts are like hard fruit-shaped and flavored candies. I recall loving them as a kid. Interesting. Then sounds like they'd be better than Gobstoppers. Skittles. Everybody loves a good Skittle every once in a while. I would even put these near my favorites. Now this. What is this? Are these Smarties? Those are Smarties. Smarties are like a better Necco wafer. Will I eat them if they're given to me? Yes. Do I want them? I don't think anybody wants Smarties. The only time you see them anymore is in a collection in one of those bags that has a bunch of different candies in it. Because they want to get rid of them. I'm glad they brought the lime-flavored green Skittles back. The green apple-flavored one was a mistake to ever replace them with. Interesting. I didn't know that Skittles even had different flavors. I thought they just were the same thing. Now, Smarties. These will go in D. Here. It is anything but smart to eat them. Snickers. Just like a good old cackle every once in a while, you want a Snickers. We are putting Snickers at the top. No. We're putting Snickers slightly above Payday. They even did a full apology campaign about a year ago, apologizing to everyone that complained to them through social media. Interesting. Sour Patch Kids. I like these a lot. Sounds like New Coke, yes, or Crystal Pepsi. That's the one that's even more horrifying, because it is easily forgotten. but it did happen. I don't know what these are, but they're Sour Patch, so I'm assuming that they're good. These are Orange Starburst. I don't know. I'm gonna put all of the Starburst on the same level except for the pink ones. Because I don't know what the difference is. Other than pink ones I tend to like the most. Maybe it's because of their flavor. Maybe it's because of the color. Who knows? I liked Crystal Pepsi. What? I think it tasted pretty good. Almost had a little citrus undertone. I don't think I ever had it, I just know about it. And then all of these Starbursts are going down there. These are the little strawberry things that your grandmother gives to you whenever you're sick. They will go down here because they remind me of illness. And that is the only reason why they're up there. Not Halloween candy. This is true, this is true. I forgot that that was a thing I made. The La Beast. I don't know what that means. Got him to bring it back from a time several years ago. The LA Beast? LA, I see. Sugar Babies. I don't know what this is. Swedish Fish. Get off my case, I like these things. Three Musketeers. It is... It's alright. It's like, I'll put it in... I do like nougat. He's a competitive / challenge eater guy. Been following him a while, he's pretty cool. Interesting. Now we have Tootsie Pops. Tootsie Roll Pops? Tootsie... I hate these. I don't like Tootsie Rolls, nor do I like lollipops, so those go down there. And these are all Tootsie stuff. I will say, I remember the flavored Tootsie Rolls that aren't chocolate being much better than the normal Tootsie Rolls. So these will go... These weird colored Tootsie Rolls, yes, I agree quite a bit. I'm going to put these above Raisinets. I'm going to put these above Runts. No, Lemonheads, no. Caramel, nah, I'll put them here. All of them because I don't remember the difference between them all. They have these fruit chews that are similar to the flavored ones. They're pretty good. I don't know what this is. It's like a tofu flavored Tootsie Roll or something. Normal Tootsie Roll is awful. I'd say it's above that for me. Twix, because at least you can get it over with quickly. Twix is up here somewhere. I don't know, somewhere like that. Sure, why not? Twizzlers. I fucking hate Twizzlers. I don't understand why people eat them. They feel and taste like plastic. And I'm all for causing children pain. But to actually think that they're good is beyond me. I think most people would disagree about caramel apple pops, but besides, not too controversial of a list. The only thing that I like the apple part of these, I don't like the caramel part is the worst. But I think the caramel part is what makes the apple part taste that much better. And so that's why I put it basically in the middle of everything. Now these, I love the pain that comes with these. I'd like to imagine that these cause all kinds of suffering for children, and I will put these at the top. That is why I have the sour things there. Welch's Fruit Snacks are not even candy. I take back my previous comment. Do people actually not like these? I love these things. Werther's Originals. I don't recall getting... These are something your grandmother gives to you. And Whoppers. I love Whoppers even though I can't eat them. I would honestly put them up here. I'd put them up here. I'd put them up here. I would put them up here. I'd put them up here. This is my candy tier list. They're not S tier, that's for sure. I believe they are. This is my candy tier list. Yeah, these are fantastic. Fucking love these. I always gotta tweet it. Do I? Oh. How do I how do you do that? Share on oh god. Okay, well. You're not gonna see that part. View your email, that is my email. I'm not even gonna say anything else about it. Now I need to get out of this thing. Go back into tier list maker. What kind of tier list shall we do next? I'm thinking. Give me a second. Halloween themed, Maybe something a little more surprising. Horror movies. We did do costumes, but how about horror movies? Believe it or not, I have not seen many horror movies. I don't know the difference between any of the Halloweens other than the second one doesn't have Michael Myers and that's it. Horror games? Let's do Fortnite Halloween skins, the most terrifying thing of all. This seems to be some sort of zombie. I'd say that's not very good. So it's average. Because Fortnite does have an appealing visual design, if anything. This is a terrible, terrible skull. This is an awful skeleton. There you go. Rank the days in October. Okay. Sure. If that exists. I think they all belong at the bottom tier because Fortnite is flaming garbage. This is not judging the game based off its mechanics. This is judging it based off of its visual design and the uniqueness of the costumes. This seems to be some kind of scarecrow, I think, but it's not doing a very good job of scaring me, so I'll say it's average. This is kind of cool. I like this one. I'd say it's good. I don't think it's amazing or perfect. This reminds me of Bloodborne, for it is a plague doctor. That I'm going to put in good as well. I don't understand what this is supposed to be, so I'm gonna say it's pretty bad. This looks very festive, but hardly Halloween-y. I'm going to give it a good. I don't know what this is. Is this a bunny girl? Is it a bunny girl? It is sexy, but does that mean it's good? I'd say it's average. I don't know, is he a ghost cowboy? I'd say that one is pretty average. This is a sad-looking pumpkin man, and it is amazing. I don't understand what this is either. He's a pumpkin cowboy as well. Sure. Another plague doctor. Thank you. Dias de los Muertos. I understand now. This is just some edgelord. I'm gonna say it's bad. Another horrible skeleton, and this thing looks fun. This is my tier list for that. Let's move on, because I don't want to be seen making a Fortnite tier list for this long. Halloween. Iconic Halloween music. Can we play it? I don't know. That might be a little too dangerous. Halloween movie franchises. Ah. Let's do this one. Because I know the franchises, I don't necessarily know the movies themselves. This is the only Halloween, the movie stuff. Let's go back here. Halloween movies. How many will there be? Oh, that's quite a few. Ghostbusters is not Halloween. Does it? Does it end on Halloween? Well, Ghostbusters is a fantastic movie. It's going in S. Ghostbusters 2. isn't as good. It's close. I love Bill Murray. So I will put that in A. Hocus Pocus. I've never seen it. We're going to put this. Is this a Disney movie? We're going to put it in C. The Nightmare Before Christmas. Hard to say. It's Halloween and Christmas related. I guess it would. They're in Halloween Town. Lovely place. If you're scared of stop motion, you might not enjoy it. I think it's an S tier. I think this is a fantastic movie. This is Ghostbusters 2016. Now, it may not be a very scary movie, but the fact that it exists, ooh, that makes it incredibly scary. However, I'm going to have to put it in F. Coraline. It's been quite a long time since I've seen it, but I adored it when it came out. So I'm going to give it this one up here. It's going to be up here. It's going to be this one up here. Corpse Bride. I haven't seen it. It looks like it could be by the Coraline producers. I need to make a I have not seen it thing. Add a row below. Add your rows below. I'm gonna make it gray. No. Why is the F doing this? Oh God. This one's going to be gray. Yes. Yes. I will say not seen. I have not seen many of these. Oops. Hocus Pocus is one of them. Corpse Bride is also one of them. Halloween Town. Now this isn't the one that... this isn't the same Halloween Town as up here, so I don't really understand what this one is. It looks like it could have been a Disney Channel original movie, making it most likely very bad. However, I will put it in not seen. Halloween Town 2. I don't know what you are. Frankenweenie. It's a funny name for an okay movie. Paranorman. Is that the one about the house? The Haunted Mansion with Eddie Murphy. This is a movie made after a ride at Disney World. They have somebody hanging from the ceiling in the beginning, so I like it. Goosebumps. I didn't know there was a movie for it. Goosebumps 2. I didn't realize they had movies for these. I thought they only had the TV show and the books. The Addams Family. The original or the new, or like a newer one? Addams Family Values is not very good. I went on the Haunted Mansion ride a couple times as a kid. I remember the first time absolutely terrified me. Oh yes. Where it moves very quickly. You feel like you're falling. It's a good ride. It's very scary. Addams Family. I'm going to put... It has been almost 20 years since I've seen it. Maybe even longer than that. I'm going to put it in B. This is a different Addams Family. What is this one? It looks animated. Is this animated by Illumination? The ones that made Hotel Transylvania? I don't know. I haven't seen it. Casper. The original one. Boring. C for Casper. Monster House. This is what I thought Paranorman was. I remember this being a very middle of the road movie. Hotel Transylvania. You're going to think I'm fucking insane. I really like this movie. Not necessarily because of the writing or the plot or anything. I think that it's animated beautifully. So I'm going to put it in A. Hotel Transylvania 2. Haven't seen it. Hotel Transylvania 3. I didn't know there was a third one. It's The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. It's fine. It's honestly probably the top of B. It's just a... Charlie Brown's always a nice little... relaxing... thing. What the hell is this? Toy Story of Terror? Practical Magic. I don't know what you things are. Beetlejuice! Beetlejuice is very fun. Michael Keaton. I will give that an A. One of Tim Burton's best, but not his very best. Edward Scissorhands. More Tim Burton things. I think this is a high B. And that's not only because of the terrifying man that plays the main character. This is Sleepy Hollow, I believe. This is the one with the Headless Horseman. I remember it being not great. Shaun of the Dead is easy S-tier material. I'd say it's above the Ghostbusters output at the bottom of these. The Craft, I've never heard of it. Scream, the original. It's dumb, but I like it because it's just a bunch of people being murdered, and that's it. In fun, weird ways. Scream 2. Don't think I've seen it. It's probably worse. I can pretty much guess. Halloween! Another one that's just another... It's a slasher film. What do you want from me? Scream seems to be almost a parody of a slasher film before that was really parody films were a thing. Halloween, I'd say the first one is also a B. Paranormal Activity, I must say, I've seen this one, and it was not scary in the slightest. So I'm going to put it in D. Poltergeist, I actually haven't seen that one. And Young Frankenstein. Young Frankenstein is not a scary movie in the slightest, however, it is very, very, very funny. And that is my movie tier list. As you can see, about half of them I have not seen, which is one of the reasons why I didn't want to do this one. Moving on to the next thing, which is also Halloween themed. We will do generic girls' Halloween costumes. Hopefully there's nothing too scandalous here. Oh, it's based off of if I would wear it. Very interesting. What is this? They're going as social media applications. Why? What is so scary or interesting about such a thing? I suppose social media as a general concept is quite terrifying. However, this is Sexy Cat Girls, I believe. These are not scary, though I would wear it. I would definitely wear it. What is this? Race for the Cure things? What is this? I don't know what this is, so I wouldn't consider it. I don't want to be part of any cult that I don't believe in the cause of. What is this? Jewel. They are... Well, lung cancer is quite a common way for people to die, So that's something. I would say it's cute, but it's not for me. Plaid skirts. I don't understand what the costume is here. What is this? I don't know what this is. So we're going to put this in. Wouldn't even consider it. Spice Girls? They do have, one of the Spice Girls is named Scary Spice. So I will say it's okay-ish. These are cyberpunk women. They're some kind of cultists. They're like sexy cultists. I've dabbled in cults in my day. I'd say it's okay-ish. At least they have a uniform. Devil and angel, I believe, is what this is. I would say not bad, but overdone. These are fruits. These are just a pineapple, a strawberry, kiwi, watermelon, cherry, and probably lemon. I don't understand what's so scary about those. Now, how about Netflix and chill? Now, the concept itself may not be scary, but it is quite nerve-wracking to muster up the courage to ask for such a thing. I would say, not bad, but overdone, not really. It's okay-ish. This is Sexy Cat Girls Part 2. What are these? Which one is this? I failed to see what the costume is here. Are those bunny girls? No, one of them has wings. Are they succubi? It looks the same as this one. Should I just put it up there? I'm done with this tier list. I don't understand what these costumes are. They're hardly even costumes. Now. Wait a minute. Give me a second here. I had one, and now I forgot it. Maybe there's one available in the Halloween section. Who the fuck is Big Nate? Happy Halloween. Oh, yes. Very cool. Very cool of you. Fortnitemares. Lovely. There's a lot of Fortnite things in here, isn't there? Do they have scary? Let's look up scary. Scary. All scary stuff ever. Warning. Scary. Interesting. Very interesting. I would like to know what you mean by that. Sounds very, very long. This is not very long. I have a hard time believing this is every scary thing ever. Aliens. Horrifying. Absolutely fucking horrifying. They could just be stalking you at any moment and you wouldn't know. They're so beyond your imagination, your comprehension, that you don't even know they're there, and then in an instant you're gone. And then they're shoving things inside of your body that you don't want to be shoved inside of your body. Bears. Bears are absolutely terrifying beasts. My camera seemed to lose focus there for a bit. Bears are scary. They run very, very fast. I'm going to put these in S tier as well. Bigfoot. Bigfoot is a very kind, gentle, and loving creature. I don't see why people are so afraid of him. In fact, I just had lunch with him a few months ago, and he's happily married, or he has a long-term partner. I don't think he's gone to a courthouse about this or anything, judging by how scared people are of him and want to cut off his feet for some reason. Bigfoot is not scary. He's very nice. This is not my ranking of him as a person. This is my ranking of him as a terrifying monster, which he is not. Blood. It's in all of us. Why are you scared of it? Bermuda Triangle. Now this is something. I once knew somebody who went to the Bermuda Triangle. And now I don't. The Bermuda Triangle is quite a terrifying concept. Bugs. I eat those. Then why are you scared of it? I don't like that there's a picture of Nazis in this. I just noticed it. I'm gonna click off this tier list now. Hopefully that's not picked up by any kind of censorship thing. Let's look up scary again. Maybe. I don't know who Brian Scary is. Scary creepy wrestlers. David Bowie. Scary Pokemon. I don't know anything about Pokemon. Scary or no? I don't know what that means. What the hell is this? I feel like there should be more tier lists on here for scary. Or maybe monsters. Monsters. Let's do monsters. We did do a monster already, but it was mainly costumes, I believe. Monsters. My Singing Monsters. Cool monsters. Very, very cool. This is a lot of Monster Hunter things. A video game franchise that I am not a fan of. Monster Hunter Monsters. Yu-Gi-Oh! Signature Monster / Boss Monsters. Where do we go from here? My Singing Monsters. All monsters. Well, then. Danger tier list of hostile or neutral monsters of Minecraft. I don't know what these are. These tier lists don't work because I don't know what I'm looking at, for the most part. As I said before, I have been through many trials of the past few years, and I haven't been seeing AAA scary games. Here we are. I know these things. This is Alien Isolation? This is Alien Isolation, right? Or is it Covenant? This game is quite scary. You have to hide from a xenomorph, which I've already said is something I don't want to have sex with. So, we'll put it in A for now. We'll put it in B for now. We'll put it in A for now. It is also a fun game. This is Amnesia Machine for Pigs. Why is this one listed first? I believe this came out after, didn't it? This is one What the hell smells like roadkill mean? Let's change this to never played it. Amnesia, The Dark Descent. This is actually a scary game, and I quite enjoyed it. I'm going to put that one in S tier. Dead by Daylight. I know what it is. I've never played it. It doesn't look quite... It looks middle of the road to me. C. Dead Rising. Not a very scary game, but quite fun, I will say. The scariest part of it is the timer. let's move that over there. Dead Rising 2, less scary. Also not really as fun. I would say it is a B. Dead Rising 3, I've never played it. Dead Space 1. I enjoy the game quite a bit. Is it scary? The first time I played Dead Space was the scariest video game experience I've ever had. But I have grown much more strong-willed in the past years. Dead Space 2, it's not as scary, but it's more fun to play, kind of. I'm going to put this in A as well. Dead Space 3, hardly scary or challenging. Let's put it in C. Dying Light, I've never played it. Fear is slow-mo, which is cool, but I've never played it either. Fear, again, more Fear. All the fucking Fear games are right here. Friday the 13th, this game is silly. It's a worse version of Dead by Daylight, I feel. I don't know what this is. Dying Light is super fun, honestly. I've never played it. What? I don't know what this is. Is that Layers of Fear? I don't know what that is. Yes, Layers of Fear 1 and 2. I don't know what those are. Again, what are these things that you're showing me right here? Is this Outlast? Outlast is quite a thriller. I would put that in B because of it's scary. Psychological horror game. Interesting. This is another Outlast. I don't know which Outlast it is, so we're just going to put all of them up there. We'll put this one down here because this one looks like it's a special thing. PT. I broke out of character there for a second. PT. I've seen PT. It is quite the fearful game. I'd say it may be the most scary game I've ever experienced. And yet, you can't get it anywhere anymore. It was only ever available as a demo. The fact that this game was never created may be the scariest thing of all. Resident Evil 2. The remake. Look like a nun. I've never played the remake. The first one was pretty spooky. I will put it in above Alien Isolation. Resident Evil 4. Very fun game. I would say it is one of the most fun, but not necessarily scary games I've played. Resident Evil 5 is not scary in the slightest, however, it is a blast to play through with a friend, if you have any. I would say Resident Evil 5 loses points for not being scary, however, gains points for being a fun experience in general. This is going in B tier. One of the best remakes for a game I've ever played, Resident Evil 2. Interesting. Resident Evil 6, not scary, and very, very silly. I would put it in D. Resident Evil 7, quite scarier than 6. The gameplay is very strange, though. I would put it just below Resident Evil 5. Face confusion? What do you mean? This is the face I've always had, as Igor at least. This is Silent Hill 1. Silent Hill 1 is not necessarily the best of them. I would say that goes to Silent Hill 2, which is here, and this goes above Dead Space. Silent Hill 2 is one of the scariest games I've ever played. And I deal with monsters on the daily. Silent Hill 1 is scary, however, not necessarily that fun to play. Silent Hill 3, never played it. Silent Hill Homecoming? Is that Homecoming? This one is okay. And by okay I mean it's a C. Silent Hill Downpour. There's so many of these things. I appreciate the exchange of points, but I don't understand why it was that one. Silent Hill Downpour. I've never played it. Silent Hill 4, The Room. Not necessarily that scary, but slightly better than Homecoming. The Evil Within. I should play it. I haven't. I haven't played the second one either. Listen to all the farts and beeps and boops. Dead Rising. Didn't we already do this one? I put it in here, didn't I? Little Nightmares. This is something we just played recently on the channel, and I have to say, it is definitely a higher A. Very spooky and very fun. Until Dawn is stupid but really fun if you have friends with you. I'd say it goes there. None of these failed, however, plenty of them have not been played. Should really play it. Which one? Until Dawn? Evil Within. Oh, yes, yes, yes. I have heard that many a times. Let's try something else. Let's try Movie Monsters. Cool monsters, sure, why not? Let's try this Movie Monsters. Either two of Frankenstein's monster. Now I will There's quite a few repeats on here. Well, the first one is almost like a brother to me. The creature created by the brilliant Dr. Victor Frankenstein. He is a very fine gentleman. He's very intelligent and efficient. This one is a repeat. I don't understand why it's there. This is Ken Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul. He's not very scary. At least at the start, I guess. I will put him in C. This is Nosferatu, the oldest of all vampires. Maybe even the first. He goes in S. I have great admiration and respect for such a man. Love the channel description change. Very fitting. This is a dead thing. This is a normal ghoul, so I will put it above the anime one. This is the Wolfman. Also a very kind man, only, well, 29 out of 30 days he's a very kind man. Other than that, he's kind of a prick. I don't know what this is. This is like a sludge monster or something. I put it there. We have these three already. The Wicked Witch of the West. Very old, very ancient, weak as shit. She's also a bitch. She's a D tier. Shrek. He is not a monster. So I'm not putting him on this list. And the ghost boy from that one indie ghost film. I don't know why they chose this image for him. He's not scary. I don't think he's a very good person either, you find out in the movie spoilers. That was a terrible tier list. Let's try to find something a little more fitting. A little more spooky. Spooky spelled with 2 Y's apparently. Oh, Jesus. Piggy. Roblox Piggy Skins rating chart. Spooky Hunt. All characters in Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion. I actually know this one. I've played this game. Those are a lot more creatures than I remember ever seeing. What the fuck is this thing? Well, let's do this. These, I will rate them by how terrifying. How how absolutely horrifying I thought that they were in the game. And then we'll go based off looks for the other things, because I don't know what half of these are. The first one is the clown guy, who only moves when you're not looking. If you look back and forth very quickly, you can make him dance. Need to fix my hood here. Every time I adjust it, it makes me look more like a nun. I'm putting this one in B tier because he made me uncomfortable, but I wasn't that scared of him. This, don't know what it is. I don't know what any of these are. What the hell am I looking at? What? Oh, I think I remember this one. This one's not gonna work out. I don't know what half of these are. Let's try spooky again. Now, what if we do this? Endless mode tier list. Spooky month character tier list. Spooky month character tier list. Sure. I don't know what that means. It turns out I don't know what that means. Spooky spires. What are these things? What does this mean? Oh, spooky month must be some franchise of some kind. I think we're running out of tier list to do. What if we do this? Not alphabetical. Let's do categories. Argentina. Avatar, beer and alcohol. Liver failure is quite scary. Beauty and cosmetics. Bleach brave souls? What are these things? Elden Ring, FGO, Final Fantasy, funny. Okay, we're getting somewhere now. Now we're getting somewhere. FNAF, whatever that means. Fast food. I don't think so. Homestuck. I don't know what that is. I don't know. Five Nights at Freddy's. It's mid. I know what. I know. OCs. This seems very not right. With this cloak, I'm either too cold or too warm. It's an awful combination of things. Street Fighter, SpongeBob, Splatoon. Is any of this scary? Toby Fox universe. Now this looks horrifying. I don't know what that means, but I'm scared of it. Waifus. There doesn't seem to be much horror elements anymore. Other than this whole TikTok thing. Maybe this will get us something. Analog horror. Tainting today's youth is the scariest of all. Well, sometimes they deserve it. You reap what you sow, as they say. 150 indie horror games tier list. Dear God. Survival horror plus. Asymmetrical horror games. RPG Maker horror tier list. What? What? Skull Raking horror edition. Ree's fave horror movies tier list. Masters of Horror episodes. What is horror characters? I feel like we've done pretty much everything we can with this, and it's only been an hour and a half. I feel like it's been 18 years. However, the reason why I'm so tired is because I only slept 3 hours last night. So that might be a problem as well. Horror adjacent movies I've watched so far. Who made this? Horror games. Good fucking God. I don't think I've played half of these. I want to play. I would like to play Claire and Lollipop Chainsaw, which I would not consider a horror game. Maybe some of Clock Tower. I don't know what this is. I'm at the point. I don't. Shall we move on to Sporcle? Maybe we can do some horror movie quizzes in Sporcle. Let's try. Horror quizzes. How do you spell quizzes? Does quizzes have 2 Z's in it? With Igor. We're gonna do Sporcle. And then this is going to be Sporcle. No tier lists. Let's do quiz. Update. We're going to Sporcle now. Hello. You have the close-up version of me now. I need to rest my fucking voice for a second. Hold on. I lost the voice like an hour ago. Because it was like this before. Well, let's try some Sporcle quizzes on horror-themed things. I must practice my voice endurance. I have plenty of things. Earn the trick or treat in October. What does this do? Famous Faces by Carved Pumpkin. This seems very spooky to me. Alright. We're going to full screen this. And then we're going to hit this button right here. I'm going to squish this down though. Maybe here? Yes, that seems a bit better. I like this more. I enjoy the look of this one. Famous Faces by Carved Pumpkin. We have 6 minutes. Play the quiz. This is, of course, Mickey Mouse. One of the scariest creatures ever to be created. Mainly because of the company that made it. This is Darth Vader, which means Dark Father in German. This is not a scary character, but the scariest part is trying to spell his name correctly. This is Eeyore. Yes, Eeyore. Thank you for correcting me. This one is Homer Simpson from The Simpsons. Mario. Super Mario, that is. This is Woody from Toy Story. This is Obama, a very famous character indeed. This is Golem, aka Smeagol. I guess they want me to put in Smeagol. How do you spell Smeagol? 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 Golem. N. Golem? Golem. Golem? I don't know how to say this. Can I say Andy Serkis? Are you looking for Andy Serkis here? I don't know. I don't know if we can do this. That is Spider-Man. This is Snow White. This one is Heath Ledger as the Joker Freddy Krueger. We've already said we wanted to bed that one. Now that is called a Pikachu. Because it Pikachu in the shower. Spooperman, exactly. Mike Wazowski. This is John Nee. I don't know what his name is in The Shining. Can I just say Jack Nicholson? Okay, Jack Torrance. Thank you. But you're not gonna give me Smeagol. Smeagol? Smeagol. 2 G's? I don't know how the fuck you spell Smeagol. This is SpongeBob. These are all very scary characters. This is known as a Scooby-Doo. This is Jack. Yes, Jack Sparrow. Is this the, what the hell is his name? He's the... Halloween Town guy. The fuck is his name? Well, we can go on to another horrifying person. Michael Jackson. Iron Man. Jay Leno. A true monster indeed. Shrek. Harry Potter. Easy, easy. And Kanye West. I don't know how to spell Smeagol. And this is Jack Pumpkin Face. Jumpin' Jack Flash. Jack Pumpkin. What the fuck is his name? I just said that this was an S tier movie, and I can't think of what the fuck his name is. Jack. It's Jack, right? Fuck. Also, give me Smeagol, please. Gollum. Because that picture is Gollum. That's not Smeagol. Smeagol. I don't... Dude, who the fuck knows how to spell Smeagol? Give me a break, man. Yo, I gotta... What the fuck is his name? Pumpkin Jack? Oh my god, fuck it. Oh, sorry, I didn't spell Gollum with a fucking U. Jack Skellington, that's it. I knew that. Let us go. Complete. What if we go with holiday songs? Not Halloween. Here we are. This website knows me. We will go with Origami Halloween. TV pumpkins. No. Halloween book covers. What do you mean? What does that mean? Category crossword. Halloween song match. Horror media montage. A Looney Tunes Halloween. Give me something like mythology and media, the boogeyman. Halloween music. Sports pumpkins. These are hardly... Can I go through just random Halloween things? A Halloween murder mystery. Okay. What am I doing here? What is it? Teach me how. More info. Alive means alive and innocent, i.e., even though the murderer is technically alive, he does not count as an alive villain. Consequently, if you mark alive for the murderer, you lose adjacent includes diagonals. A villain can see everyone in a row, column, and diagonal. In the logic puzzle, mark each villain as alive, victim, or the murderer. Only one. I don't understand. Forced order. Minefield. How do we... What is it gonna look like when you... Alive. 2 victims lie in opposite corners. It means alive and innocent. Alive. It does not count as alive or villain. Alive, victim, in opposite corners. So if we were to click on this one, we say victim. Okay. There are only 2 victims in this column. Very nice. There are 2 victims. There are 2 4-letter victims. So Scar, Jaws, Bane. One of these 2 has to be one. Which means this one has to be a victim. What the fuck is going on here? My adjacent Mario enemies are alive. Well, thank you for just telling me that. So these 2 are alive. I can see the murderer. I can see the murderer. Alive means you can see. Mark alive for the murder you lose. Adjacent includes diagonals. A villain can see everyone in its row. Everyone in its row, column, and diagonals. This is a very strange one. Technically alive, and does count as a live villain. And innocent. Consequently, if you mark alive for the murderer, okay. You can see the murderer. Where can alive people see? It says, if you mark alive, adjacent includes diagonals. A villain can see everyone in its row, column, and diagonals. Cool. This person is alive, and they're considered... Remember, ruling out one choice still leaves 2 possibilities. What the fuck is happening? How... I don't know what this means. It doesn't say anything in the rules about alive people being able to see everything around them. Victim. There are only 2 victims in this column, which means one of these 2 is a victim, and only one of these 2 is a victim. But which one? I can see the murder. I can see the murderer. This is not helpful. I don't understand. Does that... I mean, what other... You can see the murder, which means like something up here is... These people are not murderers, I guess? 2 victims lie in opposite corners. Tom Riddle. There's 2 victims here. One of these 2 is a victim. Which means... Oh god, but this could be... If you can see the murderer, I'm going to assume that means you can't see... I'm gonna say that all 3 of you are alive then. If Dracula is alive, then Green Goblin is a victim. Where's Dracula? Count Dracula is up here. Please don't be the... There are exactly 3 live villains in each row. 3 alive villain. Where do I mark a villain? Oh, as in they're considered a villain here. Aren't these all considered villain? No, Agent Smith. Yeah, Agent Smith is a villain. Aren't all of these villains? What are you saying? There are exactly 3 alive villains in each row. Are these all villains? Even though the murderer is technically alive, it does not count as an alive villain. Are you considering all of these villains? I don't know who Tom Riddle is. There are exactly 3 alive villains in each row. But this says there's only... Oh, in each row. Alive, alive, victim, victim. So that means this one is alive. And this is alive. Alive, every villain that both Dracula and I see is alive. Only one Disney villain is a victim. So that means Scar is a victim, which means Ursula is alive. Every villain with that both Dracula and I see is alive. This is not true because this isn't. This is just flat out. This is not true. Two alive, two there. I don't know. There are exactly 3 alive villains in each row. Okay, that's how I got those. Alive if Dracula is alive and Green Goblin is a victim. If Dracula is alive, then Green Goblin is a victim. Where the hell is even Green Goblin? Where is... Oh, he's right here. If Dracula is alive, then Green Goblin is a victim. Does that mean the opposite? And Dracula is a victim? This says that every villain, both Dracula and I see, is alive. Does that mean individually or they line up? This is killing me. I don't know. So the murderer can see everything that these people can. What? What do you... There can only be... So 2 of these are victims. This is not true. This is just flat out not true. Unless it doesn't say anything. It still doesn't say anything about what alive people can see. Alive victim or the murderer. Remember, ruling out one choice still leaves 2 possibilities. I don't understand, though. Lie opposite corners, these are victims. All these people are alive. I'm going to say this is the murderer. This is not a good puzzle. It's very unclear as to what it even means. Like, this just flat out lied to me. But I didn't lose when I marked this as alive. Let's go back to the Halloween things. Let's go candy. Play quiz. Am I supposed to guess what these are? Well, we just did a candy one before. A tier list of these. So this is Mike and Ike's. You're going to make me spell it all out. I'm going to be honest, I don't know what this second thing is. Because those are not hot tamales. I also don't know how to spell tamales. So that doesn't help. This is M and M's. And M's. These are good and plenties. Those are Jolly Ranchers. Skittles probably. Gummy bears. Very nice, very nice. Now and laters. All of this old people candy is just good and plenty. Now and later. Those are those? What the fuck are those? Are those Starburst? I don't recognize those colors. Are these just called candy hearts? This is not Halloween candy. Chalk hearts? What the fuck are they called? Valentine's? Fuck you. These are lemon heads. You act as though I don't know things about horror. Those are sweet tarts. Sweet tarts? Those are over there. Let's just hit up with chiclets and see if we get anything for that. These are The hell are they called? Sour Patch Kids? I put them in my S tier, and yet I don't even know. I don't know what those are. I don't know what those are. I don't know candy. Gummy worms? Very Halloweeny. Let's just shoot for the moon and say trolley. Nothing? Okay. Gob. Stoppers. Easy enough. If those are those Swedish fish, what the fuck are these? Is that not how you spell Swedish? It is. This looks fucking disgusting. I don't even want to. I don't want to know what the fuck that is. This is pharmaceuticals. This is vomit. These are jelly beans. Thank you. I swear to God, if this is Welch's candy, Welch's fruit snacks, I'm going to like flip my lid. Fruit snacks. Snacks. Fuck you. Pixie sticks. What are these? These are drugs. This is just drugs. And if these aren't chiclets, I don't know, I give up. You win. You win. I don't know what any of these things are. Oh, are those dum-dums? I could probably get that one. Oh, and the, are these runts? Is that what runts is? Oh! That's what runts is. I remember those. I always get them confused with Trick cereal. I don't know what these are. I think they would, like, pick a better color scheme, right? So those are M&Ms. What the fuck would these be, then? The hell is this? If not M&M. Zoom in more. Oh, are those Pez? No one has Pez like that. They're only ever in the sticks or in the dispenser. No one lays Pez out like that. What a load of hooey. Are these Mentos? Mentos are not candy. These are... I don't know. These do not look like sweethearts. These look like those wafer things. Nestle Smarties. Nestle's Smarties. You're incorrect. These are Smarties. These are Sweet Tarts. Spree would never have gotten those. Nerds? Those don't look like nerds. Licorice Snaps. Juji Fruits? Laffy Taffy. Oh, God. Red Hots. Right. The other hot tamale things. Cookies? This is no longer Halloween themed, I feel. I think the Smarties they're talking about are different type of candy that's under the same name in Australia. Ah, so they were cheating and using the wrong country's candy. Everybody knows that the American candies are the real ones. Why are you taking our shit? Where can we... Do I have to go back to the start? How did I get to the Halloween stuff? TV characters on Halloween. The Great Halloween Quiz. This is exactly what it's versus? Am I able to do versus? I don't think I can. I think you have to pay for that. Linus tells the story of the Great Pumpkin in a Halloween special starring which cartoon character? That's a tough one. Which man posted his 95 theses on the door of the castle church in Wittenberg on October 31st, 1517? I don't know who this is. I don't know who this is. I've heard of these two, but I feel like it's not either of these. Man posts his 95 theses. It actually may be Martin Luther. Which is the name most commonly associated with a carved pumpkin? Jack-o'-lantern. I would hope so. Which was admitted as the 36th U.S. state on October 31st, 1864. This is hardly Halloween. Is this even... was Halloween even celebrated at this time? I don't know about this. 36th U.S. state. 36th. It's not gonna be New York. It's not gonna be North Carolina. Which song by Bobby Boris Pickett was #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart on October 20th through 27th? This has it has been a perennial Halloween favorite ever since. It better not be I Want Candy. I don't know what Monster is. Frankenstein. I think Frankenstein came out later. And I would know. Which man noted as an escape artist, illusionist, and stuntman died October 31st, 1926? Harry Houdini. Who is the Pumpkin King of Halloween Town? We just found this one out. It's Jack Skellington. The pumpkin... That's what I was thinking of when I said Pumpkin Man. Because I was thinking of Pumpkin King. Which show aired its first Halloween special entitled Treehouse of Horror, The Simpsons? Which landmark was completed on October 31st, 1941? I don't know what the London Eye is. The Taj Mahal definitely was not created that late. Mount Rushmore? I don't think so. The Statue of Liberty? I don't think so. Well, it could be... It was finished. Finish was completed. It's one of these two. I don't know what the London Eye is. Fuck. I almost got 100 on this one. Which is not commonly associated with Halloween. U-logs. Well, maybe not where you are. On October 31st, 1950, which Canadian who arose to fame as a member of the Toronto branch of the Second City and its related Second City television series was born? That's a fucking awful sentence. Which Canadian who rose to fame as a member of the Toronto branch of the Second City and its related Second City series was born? 1950? I was Justin Bieber, of course. Everyone knows he's actually 72 years old. Today. John Candy. Alanis Morissette. I think John Candy is the oldest one here. Which American journalist and screenwriter was blacklisted during the Red Scare before returning to Hollywood to win an Academy Award for Best Adapted Screenplay of MASH? Died on October 2000. Blacklisted during the Red Scare. American journalist. Was Charlie Chaplin considered a journalist? Was John Steinbeck considered a journalist? He was an author. I don't know who that is. I got exactly the average. That sucks. Well then. Trivia or con? April Fool's quotes. Okay, these are just all holiday things. Let's go to Halloween. There's a lot of crows cawing in the background. Very spooky. Halloween song match. Let's go with highest grossing horror films. No. That can't be one of them. A growing grid of Halloween costumes. What does this mean? What does this mean? Please tell me. Adopting the term growing grid with the kind permission of that, who's made some excellent quizzes in a similar format. Ooh, see, I understand, okay. This one will be it. The 2 is literally a cat, isn't it? Why are these children's costumes? Halloween costume number 3 is Elsa? Anna? This one is a witch. Believe it or not, this one is a zombie. This is Dracula, King of the Night. It's not. It is just a normal vampire. This is a skeleton. This is a child's quiz. And I'm going to get 100% on it. This is Speedorman. No hyphen. This is Darth Vader. And this is Lollipop Chainsaw. This was stupid. And I feel awful. Why was the average score not 100%? Probably number 3. I'm guessing number 3 is that one. God damn it. Artists with Billboard #1 hits. Well, let's see if we can do this. Oh no. This is horrible. I thought it was going to be an image of the... This isn't Halloween. Let's go back. Events. What does this mean? Oh no. A sporcle. Let's go with Halloween. We must do something creepy. Halloween word ladder. Time, hero, horrors. Halloween word ladder. Word ladder. 1 minute, 10 answers. My god, this is terrifying. I nearly ripped off my cloak. Oh god, I'm tearing off everything inside of my ears. I nearly ripped off my cloak there. Well, let's start. Common Halloween phrase. Trick or treat. Not thin. Thick. A young bird. I don't... What? To obstruct or impede. Oh, let's go backwards. Large in size. Great. Ah, to welcome in a friendly way. Greet. Socrates or Zoba. Greek. Small stream of water. Creek. Fleshy part of the face. That is your cheek. To obstruct or impede. Check. A young bird is a chick. No shit. Alright. Halloween themed. That's a little... I mean, start with trick and ended with treat. That was pretty much all you got. I said boo? Can you name the words containing boo? Boo words. Boo's Clues. That's a good one. Flying device comes back to you. That's a boom meringue. Ah, boo. Used to note a page or website. Bookmark. Yeah, you see. Old world monkey of genus Papio. Babu? Nah. Okay. Book fart, more like it, yo. Respect. Woody, hollow-stemmed grass or shoot. Bamboo. A mistake or childhood injury. Boo-boo? Oh. One who takes bets. Bookie. Bookie. Oh, I skipped one. Tropical, possibly blue-footed bird. Boob? Boob? Tropical, possibly blue-footed bird. Is it booby? Backwards area, the sticks. Boonies. Boondock, whatever. Rude, crude, or insensitive in behavior. Boob-like? I don't know. To smuggle or create illegal copies. The collection along with kit. Let's just type in boom and see if that gets us anywhere. Last car of a freight train. That is a caboose. A collection of recipes. Cookbook? Reserve more space than exists. Not possible? Book. Children's hiding game. Hide and seek. Simple. Prohibited or banned word or subject. That is a taboo. Where one pays highway fees. That is a booth? Can I just say booth? Fine. Toll booth. Ill-gotten treasure or plunder. Booty! Hard liquor or the act of drinking it. Booze. To dupe, hoodwink, or deceive. Bamboozle. A wasteful project graft. A wasteful project graft. Imaginary object of fear or distress. Boobs. Collection along with kit. Buoy. I don't know. Reserve more space than exists. If only my master, Dr. Frankenstein, was here. He would know exactly what to do. Rude, crude, or insensitive behavior. Buffoon. No, that doesn't have a B in it. What is it? Boorish. Oh, bootleg caboodle. Caboodle would. I would never get it. Overbook. Oh, peek-a-boo. That's an infant's hiding game, not a child's. Boondoggle, that's a good one. Bugaboo is something that I would never get. Trick or treat, Charlie Brown. Thank you for making this Halloween playlist for me. Play quiz. What am I doing? Can you pick the items received by the trick-or-treaters at one of the houses in the Great Pumpkin? Well, a rock is one of them. That's all I remember. An iPhone 5S. Wonder when this was made. Chocolate bar. Box of raisins. Black licorice. A pumpkin. Popcorn ball. Box of cavities. A fudge bar. Quarter. Yeah, I have no fucking idea. Do you know the last time I watched that movie was? "17 years ago. Halloween monsters in pop culture. Here we go, here we go. What is this? Oh, I have to like type it in? Listen. Can you name the monster type? Oh, the type. Maleficent, well, she's a witch. Bill Compton, Princess Miu, Count Chocula, Stefan Salvatore. Well, I know this now. Michael Corvin, Derek Hale, Remus Lupin, and Angua von Uberwald. Skeleton. I don't know if that's right or not. Solomon Grundy. Is he considered a zombie? Okay. Dr. Malcolm Crow. Kayako Seiki. Pinky. Pinky, really? Is it a ghost? Jeff Peterson. Wow. That's a pull. Holy shit, and I'm surprised I even know it. That's from a talk show. It's a character in a talk show. Michael Corvin. That sounds very Corvin, like bird, like a crow. This is a bird person. Birdson. Remus Lupin? What the fuck is Derek Hale? Werewolf. I saw Derek, and it's like, that is such a werewolf name. That is like 100% what a werewolf's name would be. Witches and wizards? Wizards aren't really Halloween-y. Don't tell my 11-year-old self that, because I think I went as a wizard trick-or-treating. Can you match the first and last parts of the names of these witches and wizards from TV? Nope. Albus, Dumbledisc, Bellatrix, Lestrange. This is Bonnie and Clyde. Elgintine. Yo, is Gandalf up here? Elphaba. Well, who the fuck are these people? Mildred, Maud, Morgan, Morticia Adams. I know that one. Nanny McPhee. She's a witch? Wait, was the other one Mary Poppins? Was Mary Poppins a witch? Holy shit. Piccola, what the fuck? Elphaba Piccola? That sounds right. Price. Vincent. Willow. Nope. There's two Willows. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? There's two Willows. Oofgood. Ron Weasley. Sabrina. What the fuck is Sabrina's last name? I thought her last name was the Teenage Witch. Hubble LaFay. That's a cool name. Willow LaFay sounds awesome. Okay. Maud Price. Really? Mildred Rosenberg. What? Galinda Spellman? Elphaba Piccola sounds really cool. Granny Granger. Hermione Granger. I actually should have looked at that one. Elgantine Piccola. Morgan Price. Sabrina. Her last name is like Lovegood, right? Weatherwax. Steven Spellman. It's fuck you. It's Sabrina Spellman. I don't know. Willow Piccola. Willow Price. I give up. I don't fucking know. Bonnie Bennett. Elpha Throp. Galinda. Okay, who's Piccola? Serafina. I should have gotten that. 50%? Who the fuck knows this shit that well? They didn't even have Gandalf the Grey in here. You could have had Gandalf the Grey and Gandalf the White and Monty Python and the Holy Grail's Black Knight. Halloween candies without Halloween. I don't know what that means. TV characters on Halloween? That's too easy. It's actually too easy, so I'm not gonna do it. Halloween murder mystery. Let's go all the way back. Let's see how this goes. Oh, the Halloween murder mystery is the top thing. Common Halloween costumes. Oh shit, okay. I can do this. Maybe not. Number 1, cat. 100% cat. Number 1. Watch this. Cat. Really? Oh, adults. Okay, yeah, adults. That's number 1. Vampire. Really? Mummy? Mummy's not even up there? No way. Ghost? I swear to God. If it says Frankenstein's monster. Frankenstein's creature. Is Frankenstein not up there? What's his sexy outfit? Firefighter? Okay. Cop. Police. Really? Indecent exposure. Pumpkin? No one goes as a fucking pumpkin anymore. Children go as pumpkins, as it turns out. Igor! Me! Which is number 1 in adults? That's not right. That's like flat out just wrong. Wizard. See, Wizard's not even up there. Dinosaur. Really? Werewolf. This is gonna be number 2. What else is there? There's like nothing else. There's no other costumes other than those ones. A Pokemon. Dog? Not dog. Thank you for not being a dog. What other costumes are there? A monkey? Can I just say animal? Other than cat? Ghost. Ghost, vampire. What did people go as? My brain dead today. Yeah. I get it. You saw me play Cyberpunk on Saturday. Shit happens. Gad, what the fuck is number 1 for kids? Whatever's popular at the time? A famous musician? Steve from Blue's Clues? I'm embarrassing my master. Jill Valentine. If that was up there, I would have shat myself in sheer elation. Firefighter, police officer is not on there. Nurse. Apps. The TikTok logo. No, it's not. What how the fuck is there more? how can there be anything? Oh shit, really shouldn't touch my eye. How can there be anything? $2008. So this was in 2008. What happened in 2008? Twilight? I said vampires and werewolves and they weren't up there. Well, vampires was, but generic vampire. Oh, wait, generic specifically. So Dracula is going to be in there. Elvira. I feel like everyone wants to be Elvira. She's hot. What the fuck else? Am I just like stupid? I got 100% on one of them. It wasn't hard. This is bonkers, man. I mean, I'm used to college parties and shit where there are, if you're a woman, you dress up as a cat, a nurse, or a vampire. Or a witch, I guess. I actually don't remember seeing that many witches in college. So seeing that witch is number one for adults, is weird to me. Can you go as like a human? What about disappointment? Does disappointment have no? Disappointment has one. Speaking of appointment, I have one tomorrow morning. Pirate. Oh. Princess. Ah, okay. Spider-Man. Okay, Hannah Montana? Dude, fuck you. Come on. Something that specific. That's why I said famous musician, dude. I would have gotten Hannah Montana. I would have gotten one thing. Fairy. Fairies were more popular than nurses. Yeah. No. Whatever. Top kids costumes? No thanks. Halloween trivia field. Oh god. 6 minutes? Do you think we can do it? That's 5 questions answered per minute. I can do math. I'm not good at trivia, but I can do math. Vampires enjoyed drinking blood. Which country did jack-o'-lanterns originate in? Transylvania, Germany. America? Mexico. Oh! In which month is Halloween? October. Which candy is tricolored and kernel-shaped? That is called candied corn. This fruit is commonly caught by dunking heads in, that's apples. Type of bullet can kill werewolves? Silver. Okay. What is phasmophobia the fear of? Ghosts. It takes hundreds of licks to get to the center of what candy? A Tootsie Pop. What was the most popular Halloween costume for children in 2010? I don't know. Elsa from Frozen. Halloween is the second most successful commercial holiday in the US following what? I would assume the birth of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. This is just common knowledge. I don't know about the 2010 costume one. Ohio State produces the most pumpkins. Dude, fucking Oklahoma. The only people that know that shit are people who live in that state. Vermont. That's maple syrup. Halloween is the second most successful. That goes there. While trick or treating, children have raised millions of dollars for, that is UNICEF. How do you spell UNICEF? How do you spell UNICEF? Millions of dollars for the humanitarian UNICEF? You'd think that they'd give it to you. Which famous magician died on that is Houdini. What color cat is considered haunted? White. What movie does the American Film Institute rank as its most thrilling movie of all time? Most thrilling?
The Exorcist? How do you spell exorcist? Exorcist. I don't know, Halloween? Most thrilling? Nightmare on Elm Street. Most thrilling? What spice does the candy atomic fireball carry? I'm gonna guess cinnamon. Which recent hurricane did the US media dub as Frankenstorm? What year did this come out? You can't say recently in a quiz that can be accessed at any point in the future. 2018 is when it last. I don't know. Most popular Halloween costume for children. Princess. Give it up for that shit. Who is the only person in the Peanuts gang who believes in the Great Pumpkin? Lyle. What the fuck's his name? I don't remember his name. Which country did jack-o'-lanterns originate in? Oh god. Okay, what is the next US federal holiday after Halloween? No, Halloween's not a federal holiday, question mark. Thanksgiving? Oh god, what? I don't know, President's Day or some shit? Federal holiday? They just take days off all the goddamn time. How am I supposed to know what they're doing? Only person in the Peanuts gang who believes in the Great Pumpkin. Is it Nile? Is it Nile? I feel like that's close. Recent hurricane did the US media dub as Frankenstorm. Cleopatra. What movie does the American Film Institute rank as? It's that most thrilling movie. Let's just start doing Halloween stuff. Like just typing out Halloween stuff. So pumpkin carving, trick or treat, costume, Dia de los Muertos. Can I see what the answers were for these? Oh, fuck you, like you knew. The only thing that they got right after this was the hurricane one, because they did this like during that time. 1972 novel The Halloween Tree. Would not have gotten that. Was the name of the antagonist in the movie Halloween? Oh shit, I should have. Of course they're gonna have one like that. Which famous American writer wrote the Vampire Chronicles? No way I was getting that. Famous faces carved into pumpkins. Did that one already. I should have gotten 100% on it. I just didn't know what shit was called. I couldn't think of the names. Vintage Halloween costumes. Vintage. This might be something I can do. Oh god, how are these? These looks fucking horrifying. That's Huckleberry Hound, I think. Yeah. This is, I swear to god, if they call it Frankenstein and not Frankenstein's monster, I'm gonna freak. Thank you. These are the source of true terror. Yeah, dude, Halloween used to be scary. Before everyone decided it was gonna be a sexy holiday. Is that Evil Knievel? Also, how do you spell Evil Knievel? That is called a werewolf. Good fucking god, it's a specific werewolf. It looks like a normal, or is that Chewy? No way. Is that Chewy? do you spell Chewbacca? I miss the good old days where I had to keep an eye out for a razor blade in my candy, right? What the fuck happened to it? That's just a smiley face? Okay. This is hard. Or is that just called Jaws? I don't know. Was the shark called Jaws in Jaws, or was it just a shark? This is Roadrunner. Mbiemba Jones. That is a Rubik's Cube. Is it Rubik's Cube? Is it Rubik's Cube? What does Rubik's mean? It is not a Rubik's Cube? What the fuck is it? A puzzle box? What the fuck are you talking about? That's a Rubik's Cube. That is Skeletor. Somehow I was able to decipher that as Lucy Von Pelt. That is Bigfoot. Why in the world would someone dress up as a Rubik's Cube? Apparently it's not a Rubik's Cube. Oh, that's Big Feet. No, okay. Mr. T. Little Red Riding Hood? I don't remember what her name is. Sally. Acorn, no. That is John Wayne Gacy. Gotta say, that's in very poor taste. This is... Bert? Is that wait, Ernie is the tall one? That's Bert. Is it Bert? Oh, fuck you. It's E.T. Tweety Bird. Boba? Yo, is that Boba? Is that not Boba Fett? Some of these costumes would be considered racist these days. I don't see what you mean. That's a Smurf. Smurf me good. Don't tell me that's Fat Albert. That's a problem. That's Diane Keaton. Or at least someone would be offended by it, some of them. No, I think it'd be technically blackface. Who is that guy? Who are these guys? People like getting offended by anything these days. Well, it's understandable. Granted, you are being a specific person, so that's where it gets kind of like iffy. Maybe you just really like the A-Team, you know? Who the fuck is this Teen Wolf? Is this Adult Wolf? This is impossible, man. Okay, I said like people are gonna know how to fucking spell Chewbacca. So I was right. It's first off, terrible Chewbacca mask. Why is his shoulder for a different color than his face? That's Pac-Man? Pac-Man doesn't have eyes. Fonzie? Makes sense. Underdog. I couldn't think of it. Rubik's Cube. Oh, I'm sorry. There's an apostrophe in it? King Kong. Wendy the Good Little Witch. Who the fuck even... Boba... I type in Boba, and motherfucker doesn't give it to me. I'm assuming that it's not right. That's Dracula? Oh, that's Farrah Fawcett. Richie Rich. These fucking people, man. Oh, we can see you drink now. I know. You know I'm not cheating. Halloween images A to Z. These are called apples. That is called a cat. Black cat. This is corn. Just type in corn. It's fucking corn, man. What the fuck is D? Well, this isn't actually The Exorcist. That's just the woman in The Exorcist, but I get what you're going for. It's just very misleading, deceitful. Also, his name's not it's Pennywise. This is called a full moon, and also that's a harvest moon. Is it a ghost? This is called, her name is Helga. Her name is Helen. I don't fucking know. This is a jack-o'-lantern. This is a jack-o'-lantern. That is called a Kit Kat bar. Lightning, I don't see what lightning has anything to do with Halloween, but you do you, babe. There's a mummy. Yeah, see, this person gets it. Mummies. Mummies are things. This is Freddy. 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 It's not. It's Nightmare. Nightmare on. Just give it to me. Just give it to me. This is Omen. Not the country. These are called Pop Rocks. I guess Pop Rocks are considered candy, huh? Red lips? I don't... What the fuck is that? Scream. I'm gonna say this is called Trick or Treating. I've heard of it before. This last song is just like blasted in my ears immediately. Undead. Okay. Vampire. Witch. X-Files. This is Young Frankenstein. Very good movie. And Zombie. Now, what this is supposed to be? What this is supposed to be? That's Hocus Pocus, ain't it? You know that thing that I said I'd never seen? How do you spell Hocus Pocus? How do you spell Hocus Pocus? Hocus? Pocus? Ah. D. Is this Donnie Darko? Darko? That didn't look like Jake Gyllenhaal. What is this? What am I looking at here? It's a woman in a mouth. I don't understand what this has to do with Halloween. Red. You win. It is Donnie Darko. Oh, you spelled it D-O-N-N-Y. It's I still got it right, dude. You put in multiple things for me so that if someone thinks it's spelled a different way, they can still get it. The Rocky Horror Picture Show. Oh shit, I've actually never seen it. Why is Sam's Club sending me shit? Halloween movies, A to Z. Here we go. This is called Annabelle. Again, let me guess, you're gonna make me spell it exactly right. Betelgeuse. I don't know how to spell Beetlejuice. Please. Is it... And then this is... That is fucking cruel. What? I spelled it that way first! That is called Carrie. The first feature-length novel First full novel Stephen King made. I'm guessing this is Day of the Dead. Of course, everyone knows it. The Exorcist. This is Friday, the 13th. Kind of ironic that it's considered a Halloween movie now, isn't it? That is called The Grudge. Halloween. I do not know what that is. Is that Brad Pitt? This is Nightmare on Elm Street. Is it not? I don't know what that is. Is that motherfucking Killer Clowns from outer space? Amazing. I see Misery in there. I see Nightmare Before Christmas. Chrisman. I don't know what that is. This is probably Omen again. Again, spelling it the wrong way. That is the Omen 2 Blonde Girl edition. Most likely Paranormal Activity. Is it not? Is Psycho considered a Halloween movie? It's not Psycho. That is called The Shining. The Thing. Underworld. I will say, not very good movies, but Kate Beckinsale is very good. What the hell is this? Well, everyone's gonna get Young Frankenstein. Zombieland. Is that the X-Files again? The X-Files isn't a movie. Is it? Did it start as a movie? This is Wolfman. ZYXWV. Vampires. I don't know what the fuck that is. So that one's P. This one is P. This is Q? Quarantine? I don't know. How do you spell quarantine? Quarantine? Huh. I barely recognize any of these. Yeah, I honestly didn't know quarantine was a movie. That's like a scary word that starts with a Q. Other than quiz. I bet I beat the average. I beat the average. Lost Boys. Jeepers Creepers. Interview with the Vampire. Oh, that seems like a Brad Pitt kind of thing. Poltergeist. You know that movie I said I had never seen. Rosemary's Baby. Village of the Damned. No one got this one. 100%. 100%, 0% of people got this. Animals with jack-o'-lanterns? Sounds boring. Animals celebrating Halloween. Are we naming the animal? Halloween vocabulary. Here we go, here we go. What do you mean? A Gaelic festival marking the end of the harvest season, typically celebrated October 31st. It's Gaelic? Holy shit. The autumn harvest. Night hawking? Please don't be that. Seance? I don't think so. It is I'm so cold. I'm so fucking cold. Mummering? That can't. Cauldron, grave robbery, body snatching. Gaelic festival. Punky night. I'm gonna start over. We're gonna start over. How do I do that? I just saw Punky night and I had to say it. I had to try it. All right, let's try this again. We're gonna skip that one. A textbook of magic spells and invocations. That is called a grimoire. The practice of children going from door to door in disguise. That is trick or treating. Is it not trick or treating? Is that what Punky Night is? It sounds fucking adorable. I want to do it. Is it really not called body snatching? A mischievous trick or joke played on someone, generally causing the victim to experience embarrassment, perplexity, confusion, or discomfort. A skeletal figure clothed in a black cloak with a hood who can Grim Reaper. A small round pastry that is traditionally made for All Saints' Day or All Souls' Day to celebrate the dead. Most likely a soul cake. To make holy or sacred, to sanctify or consecrate, to venerate. Vigil? The act of appeasing a deity or spirit, thus incurring divine favor to avoid divine retribution. Is that a vigil? A large metal pot for cooking. That is a cauldron, baby. That's something I know. The tradition of having troops of amateur actors perform seasonal folk plays. Is that Punky Night? A carved pumpkin or turnip named after the phenomenon of strange light flickering over peat bogs called Will of the Wisp. Oh. A custom practiced on the last Thursday of October in Somerset, England, where children will march around with a jack-o'-lantern while singing a song. That's gotta be Punky Night. Hell yeah. A period of purposeful sleeplessness. An occasion for devotional watching or observe. Whoa, hold on. A period of purposeful sleeplessness? An occasion for devotional watching or an observance. Seance? I didn't see prank in here. A medium who summoned the prophet Samuel's spirit at the I'm gonna say that's a... Wait, no, the seance is what they did. A medium who did it would be a Witch of Endor? I mean, that sounds like something from Lord of the Rings. Evil angels who are spiritual, immutable, and immortal. Demons. A meeting of people who are gathered to receive messages from spirits or to listen to a spirit medium discourse with a relay message from spirits. That is a seance. The soul of a spirit of a dead person or animal that can appear in invisible form or other manifestation to the living. Listen, dude, that could be a ghost, a ghoul, or a banshee. A banshee is specifically things that scream really loud, so probably not that one. Mythical being who substitutes by feeding on the life essence of creatures. Vampire, a tool used for cutting crops with a long carved blade. That's a scythe. In Haitian folklore, an animated corpse raised by magical means such as witchcraft. I think that's a zombie. The practice of and belief in magical skills and abilities that are able to be exercised individually by designated social groups or by persons with the esoteric secret skills. Witchcraft? Abilities that are able to be exercised individually. A folkloric monster or evil spirit associated with graveyards and consuming human flesh, often classified as undead. That's a zombie. No, it's not. That'd be a ghoul. Fuck you. Okay, so if we go to Haitian folklore, that's the zombie. I was right. Liquid that has been blessed by a member of the holy water, ghastly or tending to produce horror in a beholder. Ghastly or tending to produce horror in a beholder. Guising. The secret disinterment of corpses from graveyards. I don't know what that word means. The act of uncovering a tomb or grave to steal art. Fuck you. You could have said that one first. A term used by British metal detection community to describe the theft of archaeological artifacts under the cover of darkness from protected archaeological sites and areas. Mummering? A German word literally meaning noisy ghost. Banshee. Really? Poltergeist. It was poltergeist. A female spirit of the Irish myth. There's way too many things on here. Known in Welsh as an ugly woman whose shriek or cry is said to be a misfortune of death. Wouldn't that also be a banshee? Well, hold on. It says Welsh. No, in Welsh it's known as this unpronounceable thing, so never mind. Poltergeist. Gaelic festival marking the... dude, fuck this. Night hawking. Practice of children going door to door in guising, I guess, to make holy or sacred sanctify vigil. Act of appeasing a deity or spirits of vigil. The tradition of having troops of amateurs actors for this is a dance of death. I don't remember seeing this anywhere. Purposeful sleeplessness? Soul spirit of a dead person or an animal that can appear in visible form. It's a ghost, I guess? Ghastly or tending to... Dude, what the fuck? Disinterment of... Who the fuck even knows what that means? That's not even a real word. You made that up, just for this quiz. Folkloric monster of evil spirit associated with graveyards and consuming human flesh. Yeah, that one. Got it. Should have seen that. I mean, there's so many options. I can't fucking read them all in time. Make holy or sacred. That's hallow? I thought hallow was like a bad thing. Bullshit. That one's, no. Tradition of having troops of amateur actors perform. Mummering? Metal detection, night hockey. Dude, fuck that one. Like hallowed grounds. I thought that was a bad thing. I thought that meant it had been like... It was sanctified and now it's not. And that's why they tell you to stay away from it. Why not just say fucking sacred? Why is it called Halloween? Can you figure out what Halloween costumes these recipes would make? These recipes? Well, like batter, goofy laugh, glamorous wife, red dungarees. Definitely no dip. Sarcophagus, shuffling gait, ancient curse. Definitely no unraveling. Bandana, pizza, inauthentic Japanese weaponry. A Skyrim guard? Ninja Turtle. Bullwhip, fedora, grizzled looks. That's Indiana Jones. Sounds cooler, I guess. That's toothy grin, bare bones, appearance, xylophone sound. That's stupid. Sugar spice, everything nice. That's the motherfucking Powerpuff Girls, baby. This person thought of this one thing. And they're like, we're gonna make a whole quiz out of it. Definitely no Antidote X. Also, you're actually wrong. You need Chemical X to make it a Powerpuff Girl. So that's incorrect. Because if without Chemical X, they're just normal girls. That's the recipe to make a small girl person. Identikit doesn't make sense. Loyalty to the Thane. Hive mind. Definitely no arrows to the. Oh, I don't know. Hive mind. That's also not right. Pointy teeth, black cape, bat sidekick. No one had. Glasses, wand, scar. Harry pooper. Harry feet. Why are you? What's the point of this? Get rid of that. Hairy feet, glowing sword, second breakfast. That's Frodo Baggins. So no, it's Bilbo Baggins. Unconvincing disguise, abandoned locale, shady motive. No meddling kids, a Scooby-Doo villain. Pouty face, black cloak, Valyrian steel. Boiler suit, proton pack. That's a Ghostbuster. Pointy hat, broomstick, flying minions. Definitely no water. Haha. Plenty of fur, raggedy clothes, chew toy. Yeah, okay. Guitar, face paint. That is Ziggy Stardust. Pointy mustache, rapier, ridiculous chin. Listen, man, he's just born that way. Cape, glasses for disguise, red underwear to wear on top. That was dumb. I'm gonna do one more because I'm gonna die. Halloween character sorting. Which, oh, good God. Willow Rosenberg. Hey, remember that person? That name came up before and I didn't get it right. Remus Lupin sounds like a... Oh, I'm sorry. Is he a wizard? He's not? Didn't he show up at one of the things earlier? I can't do this one anyway. Eddie Munster is not a witch? Eddie Munster is a werewolf. Broomhilda? Dude, Broomhilda better be a fucking witch. Daniel Osborne? Count Von Count? Printer Greyback, nearly headless Nick. He was a wizard. Oh boy, he's a ghost now. Count Orlok. Edward Cullen. That's a vampire. Casper is not a... I don't know. Vampire. That guy. I hate that that's the first one. This sounds like a vampire to me. Azrael is a character in The Binding of Isaac. Bloody Mary, is that a vampire? No, that she's a... Bloody Mary's a ghost. Count Chocula. Count Orlok. I'm assuming all the counts are vampires. Eddie Munster is a werewolf. Danny Phantom is not a werewolf. Lucifer Spawn, Jacob Black, Samantha Stevens, Hellboy, Sabrina Spellman is a witch. I have one werewolf. Israel is also a character in Legacy of Kain, an older series, I think. Well, Azrael's from the Bible, is what he's actually from, but... Danny Phantom, Casper. Bloody Mary. Ball. Fenrir Grave, nearly headless Nick is a ghost. Glinda? Headless Horseman. Is the Headless Horseman a ghost or is he a demon? Dude, I think that's like really up to... I think that's like up to debate. Is Spawn a demon? Or is he a vampire? Azrael, I mean, is a demon in the Bible. Okay. Ball is probably a demon. I'm gonna say a Headless Horseman is a ghost. Glinda, witch. Glinda's kind of giving me witch vibes. Samantha Stevens sounds like a normal fucking person. But there's so many werewolves. Remus, we're gonna go Greyback. We're gonna go Jacob Black on that one. And we're gonna go... Demon, Witch, Werewolf. Demon, Witch, Werewolf. We have one of each. Daniel Osborne? Osborne? As in like Ozzy's son? Or is that Ozzy himself? Is this a character? Is that the Wizard of Oz? Glinda? I don't know. Spawn's a demon. Who the fuck is Glinda? He's a werewolf? Who? Which? Well, I did better than average. Alright, that's enough of that. Gotta... I think I might play Bloodstained on Wednesday. Other than that, I don't know, just, and then we'll figure shit out then. Thanks for watching. I kind of broke character and my throat is killing me now. Listening is fun. I think you'll enjoy it. Good. I got some notifications here. Hold on. I got the Conqueror badge. Very cool. All right, that's the end of that. Thank you for watching, and Jesus, I'll never do this again. Bye bye.